Hello, everyone. So I was going through and I was kind of prettying up the code. And so I've just done a bunch of things like, made the MCM menu a bit nicer and just did some checks on things like the key down here. I'll move this over here. So when you register your key, you got your key down. I did some additional things to the code, like make sure that the current time you get is the difference between the current time and the previous time is greater than some cooldown time, just so you couldn't like spam the key to put the stuff down or pick it back up, because when you did that, it actually ruined the mod. And ruined your inventory and did a whole bunch of bad things. So there's a whole bunch of things here, just small things that I've changed, figured out that but most importantly is starting this up with what's it called? Alternate start, live another life. I started up with that and the mod just didn't work. And I'm pretty sure it has to do with the way that this container, the backpack container, is placed in the beginning. So as soon as maintenance is called, it places it in the world, but there's an issue either with like when you're in the race menu or when you're in the what's it called, the just that cell, the prison cell. Something about that messes this up, and it messes up the mod. So I was trying to fix that, and I couldn't. Like, no matter what I did, it wouldn't work. So what I had tried was in the MCM. Let's see. I put a new option here. There's a couple of new options. These things you just put your cursor over, and then it gives you information. So I put a toggle here that starts the mod, and then the player actions mod now no longer starts enabled. Therefore, those scripts, this one and this one, they don't start, or so I thought. So when I add this toggle option to then start the quest, I was under the impression that that's when the on init would work. However, after a lot of troubleshooting, realized that that's not the case. And on init is where was it? Oh yeah, on init called at the following times. For quest name, it says on game startup and again whenever the quest starts. So I don't want on init for this because it'll always do the maintenance and it'll always set down the container, and then it ruins it. What I want instead is actually I haven't checked for this. I assume this is right, but there's probably like an on start event or something. Or not. I will figure out what that event is, but there's likely an event besides on init for quests that will run when you start the quest, not when the game starts. So just figured I'd give you the heads up that I'm going to change that, and like I said, a few other things that weren't covered in the tutorial. Yeah, cool. Well, that's it.